Biafrans ekelekwa m unu. Udo dịrị onye ukwu dịrị onye nta. Agbajigokwadoro. Ma tupu m abaa n'ozi ọma a, ana m asị ka ọ dịrị onye ukwu mma dịrị onye nta mma. Mgbede ọma, abalị ọma, ụtụtụ ọma, ehihie ọma. Ebe ọ bụla ị nọ na-anụ olu m, Chineke gọzie gị. N'aha Jesus. Amen. My fellow Biafrans and the lovers of freedom, you may not understand my dialect or vernacular. I'm using it to greet my people. I am not rude. I am not insultive, but I'm well coordinated and very obedient in doing the needful. So I'm using this opportunity to greet each and every one of you listening to me from far and near, and making it explicit at this very moment that I love each and every one of you who have contributed immensely for the freedom of Biafra, and you are still fighting to make sure that Biafra indeed is become a sovereign nation. So God will not leave you alone. As you fight for Biafra, then God will fight for you. As you fight for other people's freedom, you may not be a Nigerian, you may not be a Biafran, so God will also fight for you. God will fight for your family, your children, and your children's children, your wife, and yourself, whenever and wherever you found yourself in a tight corner. So as it sounds this very moment, I greet you from here. Good evening, and good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Your night shall be very sweet, because God said in the book of Psalms that He will give His people sweet sleep. Do you hear what I said? God made a promise to His people that He will give them sweet sleep. Without taking much of your time, I don't underrate my returning viewers and my subscribers and my subsequent viewers. So, as you are hearing me this very moment, transmitting from Bafra Universal TV, I want to inform you that this is not the time to give up, because when you look around, you see that there are many people who have volunteered themselves, in addition to those who are on ground, to make sure that the needful is done. Remember, it is not going to be bread and butter. It's not going to be rice and beans. After all, you cook rice and beans, isn't it? And beans stays long to be done. Rice also stays long, but beans stays longer. What I'm trying to tell you that even the bread you eat, you bake it. Every good thing you need, it has a price to pay. So my people, don't be offended, and don't for any reason say you are slacking back. I adjure my fellow soldiers, and I admire my fellow soldiers, and I plead with my fellow Biafran soldiers to understand that this very moment is a most critical moment, very perilous to especially Biafran militaries, because many people hated them, even within themselves. So we have saboteurs, we have sycophants, we have betrayers as well. But despite all, we are on the winning side. Just like as our indomitable leader have won Nigeria government worldwide, all right, in the court, in all ramifications. So also, we are victorious, marching over the Nigeria terrorist government. So if you wouldn't mind, I want to tell you that na anyị nwawo ọkpụrụ isi ruru ọha. So you cannot finish us, but we will finish you. And it is now we are going to finish you. Those who made up their mind that Southeast will not rest, including the governor, not one governor, the whole governors in Southeast, they will hear the sound of our movement. And the sound of our movement will make them to fall unconscious. Then we lay hand on them. Some of you think that we don't know what we are doing. I want to tell you that we know every bit of our decisions and our actions because we are learned, we know law. We didn't just join military like Buhari, who is a stark illiterate, and a Tinubu, who doesn't know how to write his name. Most of us entered the military through university. Some of us went to military school and studied. If you look at our former president of Bafra Republic, General Emeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, he's a learned man. Oh, you don't know? He's a learned man. I want to say maybe first man in Nigeria to graduate from Oxford University. So why I'm telling you this very moment, let it not escape your mind, but wherever I made a mistake, you can easily correct me because I'm very good in listening to people, even children, and that makes me a good leader. I'm here to inform you that the enemies will not conquer our territory. Biafran fighters, Biafran armies, please listen to my instruction. I have been in this field for many years now, heading to 40 years in this field. So I can tell you people most of the things you don't know. But let me suspend it and restrain my speeches at the moment. Let me restrain my speeches at the moment. Because Nandeba is on awards or the Magayu Borabo. Let me see the actions and reactions of the people I'm dying for. That will motivate me to do more. You see, come to weapon. You don't need to jittery. You don't need to worry yourself. I'm talking to my people. You may be wondering, who is here? Some people say, I'm faceless. Some people say, nobody knows me. Some people say, they have not seen my face. Why am I talking this? Some people say, I don't go for Biafra donation or call it fundraising. If I tell you how much I'm spending in a day, you will see that you're not raising anything there. But why I decided to detach myself from that place completely is because let nobody said he give me money or I ask him money. So then I have to respect myself and restrain. And I try to be myself because I've been myself since my military life. I'm well coordinated in terms of money. So money is very important, but don't because of money and do evil. Don't kill your brother because of money. I'm talking to Southeast people. I'm talking to Biafrans. Stop killing your fellow Biafrans. Stop betraying your fellow military officer. Stop betraying your fellow Igbos. It's not good. After all, we are one mother, one father. And what have befall us has affected all of us. Every part of Southeast is being affected and injured by fallen terrorist Mietiala. And I promise you, and I made a vow, that I will see the end of fallenness in Biafra land. at least. Today, if there is nothing, about 89 of them are now sleeping permanently. They will not see the sun again. I tell you the truth. But it's not what I'll come here and show you. I know how to fight. I know when to fight. I know when to quit. So then, let us be going. Like I told you, you will see a lot of dead bodies in the bush and scars. If you send your mind back, you will recall I told you this. Don't jittery. That Biafra land will not be a battlefield again. That if it is happening in Biafra land, it will be happening in the north and it will be happening in the Yoruba land also. So there are people that make things happen. There are people that move things. There are people that when they come in, things will change. I tell you, don't give up. We are already in Biafra land, and justice and victory is ours.